We are loud, obnoxious, and completely inappropriate. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised.
Let's play ball. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blue Jays Talk. This is episode 3, recorded live on April 25th, 2019. My name is Leonard. I am joined by my co-host, Chad. Hello, Chad.
Hey.
Hey, guys. So we've been away for the past 2 weeks, just catching up with life and other things. Like Chad got sick. I got 2 new cats, so I've been taking care of them and try to cat-proof my place. So you can plainly see if you're watching us live or watching the video podcast version that my office is becoming a dumping ground until we get this, until Michelle and I got everything sorted out. So I just want to say thank you. I'm glad to be back talking to Chad about Jace again. So before we begin, if you're watching us live on YouTube and Twitch, our chat rooms are open, so please join us in our conversation. So we'll start with something simple and something a little depressing in the world of the Jays. Let's talk about the West Coast tour. Let's start with the West Coast tour. Let's start with Cleveland. Chad, what do you think about that series?
If you're an Indians fan, it was great.
Totally kicked our asses there. Totally swept us. It was
swept in 4 games. And we got we broke the team record for 57 strikeouts for the whole series.
Well, that's officially kind of depressing. Well, what can we do though? It's like, okay, at least we got swept by the Indians. Whatever, big deal.
Yeah,
they're in the same boat as we are, right? So, but after that, they went straight to Oakland, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did well in Oakland. They lost 3. They won 3 out of 4 games, right? Or 2 out of 3 games. 4 out of 4 games. Because they're for 4 games, right? So, I'll double check the schedule. But as far as I know, they were there for 4 games. No, 3 games. Sorry. They went to Cleveland. They lost in Cleveland.
Then we went to Minnesota.
No, we went to Boston. We won the first game. Took a day off. We lost Boston. Then we went back to Toronto and Tampa Bay. I want to say we split the series, but we still lost. One out of 3 games. We won. Then we went back on the road to Minnesota. We did pretty well.
What?
We won 3 games out of 4. Then Oakland, we won all 3 games. Is that our first? Is that the first time we won all the series? Oh, God. Okay. And after that, we went back to Toronto to play the Giants. So
that was pretty bad.
Yeah, we lost that one, guys. So if you guys are doing the tally, I think we're definitely under the 500. We're definitely not making. We're not even. Oh, whatever. Okay. This is the reason why the Jays are not having a good time. We'll start with the injury list here. Guess who's actually injured? Shoemaker is officially injured with a torn ACL, and he is gone for the rest of the season. Yeah.
And he was emotional about that.
Yeah.
He was the best pitcher in the American League.
Yeah, going in before. Yeah. He started really well this year. Like he started really well. Like we went and watched the opening. The opening. Shoemaker was pitching. So, no, sorry, Sanchez was pitching. Yeah, Sanchez was pitching. Never mind. Yeah.
If you're watching the game, it was a simple rundown between second and third.
Yeah.
And he tore his ACL.
You mentioned that he has a history of being injured, though, doesn't he?
Well, he had elbow problems last year, and I think 3 years ago he got hit in the head.
Well, he's not having a good time. His career.
He was doing great this year, and he's devastated.
Oh
So
yeah.
my question is, because we signed him for 2 years,
No, Blue
or
Jays
was it
signed him
was
for
it
1
1 year?
year for 3.5 mil.
Would you re-sign him for next year?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I would.
Based on his performance at the beginning of this year, or just for 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, I'll definitely sign him again for an extra year. Like he okay. If he decided to go out, not resign, where can he go? Right. I think the Jays will sign him for another year. Get full. I think he's worth the three. Right now, we're only paying him 3.5 mil for
Yeah.
1 year. So, but his ERA, for the past like, I don't know, I can't remember. I can't find his stats, but his ERA was really good. If I'm reading this correctly, his ERA is like 1.57.
Well, because of him, the Jays had the lowest ERA as a starting rotation.
Yeah. Okay, here's the question though: why are we losing because of our hitting? We're not producing enough hits or runs, but our starting pitchers are amazing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well.
The hitting's not consistent, but one bright spot was in Minnesota. They called up Eric Sogard,
Yes.
and he's been our leadoff ever since.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's even with yeah, everyone's like praising him right now. I think he has a job as a leadoff until he got kicked out. So Montoya feels like he needs to move bump down and find another leadoff. Right? So I don't know, good for Sogard. Hopefully he'll keep it up. I get this feeling that we're like I get this feeling that this is the first year that we're actually rebuilding. So I don't expect anything crazy from these guys.
No.
Like I just want them to finish 500. That's
But
what
now
I'm
with
asking for.
Shoemaker gone,
Okay, fine, 400.
I can certainly see the Jays using the opener, where they would put in Tapera or Pannone or someone in just to start for 2 innings and then use a long relief.
Well, who's our long relief though? Who's our normally long relief?
Pannone and Gavilio.
Yeah, but we can't keep using those guys though. That's the problem.
Because Biagini's now the setup. He's not moving from there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job at setup. He's his stuff is actually really worth it now. It's worth really watching him. I'm very, very impressed. He improved
They've
a
even
lot.
talked of putting Sanchez in the bullpen
Again?
at some point again.
Oh geez, who's our starting lineup? Are we gonna have like a three rotation?
I wouldn't play with that though.
No. I think this is last year anyway, so it's probably gone by next year. Yeah. Okay. So Shoemaker's gone. Guess who else is gone? Bo Bichette is gone for the rest of the year.
Is that official?
Official, yeah. He has a broken hand after getting
Wow.
hit by a pitcher. According to last time I heard, they are planning to get a second opinion, but it's a broken hand. It's a broken hand. You can't really have a second opinion when they can tell your hands are not really broken, but you do have broken bones. So
he's not coming up.
He's not coming up. But remember, I told you in the last episode that I had a feeling he'll be coming up first. Well, not anymore.
Maybe Bijou will take a spot.
Yeah. Well, too bad though, because I was very, very impressed with him overall. I was hoping that that he'll come up as well. So, but yeah, all the best there, Bo. Hopefully to see you soon. Get well. We'll see you next year. And yeah, that's all I can say. Oh, by the way, Donald Pompey is still continuing his rehab after his he's still doing his rehab, by the way. Axford still has a right elbow strain. Yeah. Clay Richards, knee stress reaction. Has long-term tossing with no issues. We'll see him in the bullpen this weekend, hopefully. Yeah. Even right-hander David Phelps.
Oh, Phelps.
Yeah. Probably this Friday. Axford probably this weekend. Oh
And
no, sorry. It marks his
Axford-
6 weeks. Mark has his recovery this weekend, so it's been recovery for 6 weeks.
And Ryan Baraki's gone for
Yeah.
2 months.
Mm. Oh, and our favorite person, Devin Travis. Yeah, he's still gone. Apparently he had a hitting off the tees and soft tissues. He been pretty running activities with no issues with his knee, but he's still gone for the rest of the year. There's no way he'll be coming back. So I don't know how long his contract's left, but I guess he's gone.
Well, in his place, Urain has been very good defensively.
Yeah. So I think he's done. I think he can just rehab for the rest of the year. He'll be fine. So by next year, he can actually last until before All-Star. Then he can break something. So if he does that, this means he has the longest start his career before he breaks something. Right? Oh no, sorry. His first year he did a great job because he had a Rookie of the Year. After that, he start breaking. But that's our ongoing DL list. Ah, dear God. Yeah, so that's our injured list. So let's talk about Solgaard here. Very impressed? Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed. I wasn't sure what to expect. He was with Milwaukee last year, and I thought we would see him bottom of the order, but for him to be leadoff, he's been doing more than what he's asked for. He's been doing better than Lourdes Gurriel, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, well Gurriel right now has a sore muscle or something in his legs.
Yeah, and it's also confidence too. He's lost his confidence.
Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully he'll get back up again because I really like him. He's doing really well. He's like taking over the reins of being a leader in that clubhouse. Right? So
I don't know why they still have Socrates, Burrito.
Oh, Burrito?
If they released, which they did, they released Bud Norris.
Yeah.
Why is Burrito still on the team? I guess if they bring up if they bring up Biggio,
Yeah.
then Burrito's gone. Maybe even Hanson too.
Okay. They're probably just like trying to get those guys up and running before they start releasing people. Right. Oh well. Well, by the way, Syndergaard only signed a 1-year oh, sorry, that's wrong. 1-year contract with the yeah, I don't know how long his contract. Infield. Oh, here it is. They signed him for. It doesn't even say here. Why can I not find any of this information?
I think it was a 1-year deal.
Okay. Okay then. Okay, so let's talk about let's just go a little bit off topic here. Albert Pujols. So what did he break this weekend or last year now? He broke Babe Ruth.
This past weekend, he passed Babe Ruth with his 1,993 RBI.
Wow.
So if he wasn't a Hall of Famer before,
he is now. Yeah. So so he is the first baseman for the Angels. He's 39 years old. He is his average is 1.227. OPS is .727. He has 3 home runs for this year, 11 RBIs for this year. But my God, that's awesome. He is really good though. Actually, I love watching him play. It's actually very good.
He's at the end of his career though.
Yeah, he's 39. So he's probably gonna move. If he probably plays in a few more years in the DH. Then he'll just retire happy, like Big Papi. He retired in his 40s anyway. So yeah, he's good. I like him. I like him. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So, yeah. So he started his career in St. Louis, then moved to LA right after. So, good for him. That's awesome. So, okay. So let's talk about CC Sebastian. Yes, the guy from the Yankees. So Chad actually asked this question. He actually made a comment. Is he a Hall of Famer? Is he ready for a Hall of Famer or a future Hall of Famer here?
I never thought of him as one. He's 7 strikeouts from 3,000. So that's in good company.
But is he Hall of Famer caliber?
I never thought of him as that way. So I would. There's others that have better career numbers.
Sorry. Theoretically, his ERA for his full career is 3.69. He's averaging throughout his career, and his strikeout is 2,997 strikeouts. That's actually pretty good. That's really good. And he has in his career 247 wins and 153 losses. No saves. So, yeah, I say he can be a potential. I think if you're playing for the Yankees and sign a multi-year contract, yeah, potentially you are a Hall of Famer. But it's gonna be down the line.
Potentially.
Yeah. It's not gonna be like
not first ballot.
No. It's definitely he's probably like a second runner up for the next few years. Let's just say there's a better pitchers out there. Way better pitchers that can actually do the job properly. You know? Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Pilar. So our
Superman came back.
Yeah, so a few weeks ago we announced that he got traded the day of our recording of episode 2. 2 days ago he went to the Giants. 2 days ago the Giants came to Toronto, and Pilar got a massive standing ovations. It was awesome. He did well. Holy crap, he did really well.
Yeah.
He there's more into this because he got the Giants wanted him because of his experience, because they do have 2 rookies in the outfield, and they need better leadership out there, and that works. That's fine by me. I have no problems with that. Getting a well-seasoned player to make sure that the outfielders gets trained properly, or get some experience with a proper outfielder like Pilar, and that's awesome. But is it awesome for us that he's gone? No. But based on the performance he had in the past 2 days, I missed the guy.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, he actually made a comment to one of the reporters that this is probably my last time playing in Toronto. There's a good chance this is his last time playing in Toronto, because he is playing in the National League, and rare that the Giants come to Toronto, or any West Coast team goes to Toronto. So the only time we're probably going to see him if both Jays and the Giants go to the World Series. That would be never. So kind of too bad though. Yeah, he did a pretty good job. He had a fans moment, so all the fans came out and he did some signings for the fans. The Jays did a really cool tribute about him, and I think the Giants, his teammates in the Giants were completely enamored how liked he is in Toronto, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, he came in, kicked our asses, really destroyed us. But Torres did his got his first grand slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Giants, so that's pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
The Giants aren't much better than the Jays either, so
Yeah.
they're at the bottom of their division. And the Jays do go to San Francisco in May at some point for 2 games.
Okay. Well, apparently the Giants actually has lots of. They had a couple of like long-term signings because the World Series run a few years ago, and they were talking about getting rid of all the long-term guys just to rebuild properly because it's eating up the payroll. Used to be they're like the youngest, now they're actually the oldest.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crappy, but yeah, I get this feeling they're trying to do a run probably next year. If they do decide to do a run this year, that would be pretty cool. But I get this feeling they're not. They're the same, as you say, they're the same boat as the Jays, right? So yeah. So any topics you want to talk about, or any stories you found before we go to our last one?
Yeah, it was just noting that Galvis is hitting one of the best averages on the team.
Yes. I think his streak is over though, right? Because of his injury?
He got a little injury in his knee.
Yeah, so... Whoa, hold on. Newsflash. We are third place, by the way. Toronto's in third place. We are 5 games away from Tampa. 5 games away from Tampa. And 3.5 games. No. Am I reading this correctly? 3.5 games away from New York. Boston's behind us by 1 game. 2.5 games in Baltimore. So just a news flash, that's their standing. Sorry, Chad. I just saw this. I was like, holy crap!
Boston is terrible. Whatever. I think they got their World Series hangover.
That's always the case, though.
Yeah.
Right? New York happened to New York as well. It happened to everyone, actually. They're the same.
The only other thing I have is Hernandez. He's kind of up and down.
Yeah.
He's hitting well. His fielding's improving, but there's the every now and then there's that brain fart.
Yeah, that's why he got sent back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I found out that he got I think they were trying to work with him while he was up in the majors, but I have this feeling that his I should say when he got his brain farts, he just loses it badly. Right. So I saw some of his plays that he did before he got sent down to Buffalo. Holy crap! He can't even friggin' throw to first base.
No.
It's like, dude, I'm not a baseball player. You're not a baseball player. At least we can throw straight. Right?
It does happen. The yips does happen. The last time it was this bad, remember Chuck Knobloch?
Yeah.
Same thing. He couldn't throw to first. So they put him in the outfield.
So if he throws the ball, it just goes anywhere. Someone will catch it, right?
Kind of reminds me of the movie Major League.
Yeah. Actually, I've been thinking about watching that again. 1 and 2. But yeah, he's I'm hoping that he'll improve because he was actually pretty good. But as you say, when he gets his brain fart, he's sort of like he loses it. He loses his concentration. If he does, it's sloppy. It is so sloppy. So I'm just hoping that gets fixed because I get the feeling we can't afford, if we're trying to do a run to any, even doing a wild card, we need to step it up, right? Or even just make it 500, right?
Yeah.
Like if you finish the year at 500, everyone still has a job.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. It's like they need to finish to 500. If they don't, someone's gonna get fired. But if they're still planning to use the word rebuilding, agreed. but don't claim that that we're playoff contenders. There's no way.
No.
Yeah, I better not hear any of that from anybody in the Jace organization. If I hear that, I expect to be at least a contender to the wild card. Right. So yes, so we received an awesome alert on our phones and our news. If you're following the Jays and MLB, that our buddy Vlad is coming up. His first game is tomorrow.
Against Oakland.
Against Oakland. So at least he has a chance to hit a couple of home runs before everything falls apart again in Toronto. So yeah, he is starting next week. Sorry, on Friday. Had they announced which position is he playing?
They're gonna put him at third to start.
To start, what's his national? He's in third no matter what, right? He's naturally in
Third, they can try him at first. With being 20 years old, he's too young just to be a DH.
No. I think his fielding is actually pretty good. It's not like the best. He's not like the most athletic person out there, but at least he's.
His bat's what's got him here.
Yeah. His bat is making him come up, but as you said, their offense needs to work, right? Mm-hmm. They can sacrifice someone at the outfield just to get some runs in. You think he'll be hitting in the middle of the lineup?
I've heard they'll be putting him in because they want to see him in the first inning, so he'll be third. That's what I've heard.
What? Hold on.
So he can get as many bats as he can. I've heard they're going to put him at the third spot.
Oh, jeez. Batting order.
No pressure. No pressure at all.
He's gonna get
He's only
stage
20
fright,
years
man.
old.
I know. He's gonna get like a massive stage fright when he comes to the big town.
Well, they did interviews, and he seems to be relaxed. And unlike his dad, he wants to learn English.
Yeah, he speaks English right now, right?
It's very bad right now. That's why they have an interpreter. Which is a woman, which is odd to hear on the radio.
Well, they do have a full-time interpreter anyway for the Jays.
Yeah. So when he does interviews on the radio, it's a woman speaking for him.
Okay.
Which is very weird.
Okay.
First time I heard his interview on the radio, and it's a female voice. Huh?
Okay. Oh. Good for him. Okay. So yeah, he's coming up. He's playing against Oakland. He might be hitting in third. He's playing third. Expectations
for the first series or for the season?
What do you? Okay, let me rephrase this. What is your expectation for him being in the major leagues?
I think he's gonna do what they say. He's gonna hit for power, but with his weight issue, he could succumb to injuries, which is why they talk about moving him to first at some point. If they trade Smoke this year, then he'll be at first.
Celeste is probably at first if they need someone more. Well, you said he's too young to be DH.
Right now, I think Jury is better third than Guerrero.
Oh yeah, no kidding in that one. It's Drury is like more seasoned player.
Yeah,
he is hitting average, isn't he? Yeah, he is so far.
Mm-hmm.
So if I need Vlad's bat, you're right. I put him first, but you'll lose Smoke's bat.
I think they'll do that if they trade him. They trade Smoke.
You think they're gonna trade Smoke? Any
By the
rumor-
deadline.
Have you heard anybody talking about Smoke?
I've only heard about Colorado and I think Arizona.
Where was he coming from originally?
We got him from Seattle. So Vladdy, I can see him hitting 220 for the season if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
And 20, 25 home runs.
Okay. Vlad?
Yeah. Now, as he matures, he has potential to hit 40 home runs.
Probably in the next couple of years still, but not like
Yeah.
right away.
No.
He's only 32. Smoke?
Yeah.
His career, he has 865 home runs. His average is 284. So, Seattle. Yeah, he's young. He just started in 2011 for Seattle. Right.
Mhm.
Holy crap. He is a young man. He's a very young career.
Whoever's in the playoff race will be asking for him.
Yeah.
Maybe Milwaukee wants him.
Yeah. How many people can we get for him, though?
You're not gonna get much.
If we traded him and it was prime like a couple years ago, we'd probably get like
Yeah.
a couple of pitchers. Hey. I don't know. We might get something from this guy. But again, he's the longest one right now outside Stroman and Sanchez,
Mhm.
right? If you lose all those three guys, my God, we have no repeaters in that lineup.
I know.
But yeah. So if Smoke gets traded, Vlad will take over. Teles will stay in DH, maybe swapping with Vlad if they need more someone in the offense side. But even Teles's gloves is not that good,
No.
right? And Smoke's gloves is so much better in first base. He's technically a lot more better defense than any of those two, right? So I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like right now, he is hitting average. He is hitting,
Mhm.
right?
Not as much power, but
No,
for average.
at bat is 74, runs is 14, home run. Oh, that's hold on. Fuck, I keep getting this year's stats. Yeah, hits 21, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. His OPS is like 938. So yeah. So I have this feeling that you're right. He'll probably get traded before the end of before the deadline. If not, probably closer to as soon as probably just after the All Stars.
Yeah.
This is last year
He
for his
may-
contract was, right?
I'm not sure on that. He may have one more year after.
I think the Jays will trade to him as soon as they get an offer.
Yeah.
Too bad though. Too bad. Oh well.
So tomorrow is a big night because he's even the game is being telecast all through Dominican,
Oh really?
and the Major League Network has the rights to it.
Are they televising in Toronto at least, or we're
Yeah.
kind of screwed? Okay.
No, Sportsnet has it, but this is a
A big
it's a
thing.
nationwide game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
God, talk about pressure not screwing up that tomorrow, eh? And Oakland's gonna be here for 3 days. so,
Yeah.
so if you guys are wondering, Toronto versus Oakland will be televising at 7:07 at Sportsnet 1, I think 1 or 2. So just stay tuned for that one.
And if you're going to the game, they said they're opening the gates at 4, so you can watch batting practice early.
So if you want to skip work, especially in downtown, the doors are opening at 4. So you're definitely welcome to watch the batting practice. If you do need a note, the Jays do have a note for you to say, yes, I'm in the doctors. I do need to work. do need to leave early. They usually have those kind of notes at the beginning of the year. So, but yeah, so they're gonna be here for 3 days, starting tomorrow until Sunday. And after that, they're off to LA for 2 days. 3 days. Angels. So Anaheim. So not LA. Anaheim. They'll be in Anaheim for 3 days, and 3 days in Texas, and back here for Minnesota. So, prediction, my friend, predictions for Oakland, LA, and Texas. We'll start with Oakland.
They'll win one. They'll win 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 in Oakland for Oakland.
Really? This is based on a big hype for Vlad, and after that, it's downhill from there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll say, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be optimistic here. I think they're gonna sweep Oakland, based on the performance of last time. I think they're gonna sweep Oakland. Okay, how about LA? Angels, Anaheim. What's your prediction there? Chad?
Is that a 3-game series?
3-game series, yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
It's a 3-game series?
Yeah.
The 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3. Our history with LA is actually with the Angels is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I say we get swept. None. All 3 games for me.
Although I do want Trout to have a good series. He doesn't do much against Toronto.
No, his average in Toronto is actually pretty crappy though, because we shut him down, right? But overall, the rest of the team is actually doing really well against us. It's like Tampa.
Yeah.
We know we can beat them, but we can't. I don't know why. It's like a big curse. Okay, how about Texas?
We're going to sweep Texas.
Oh, really?
They're awful.
Do tell.
They're old. They have no pitching.
Yeah, since they got rid of since they lost what's his name? So, okay, so Oakland for you is 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3. I say sweep. LA, we both agree that we're gonna lose LA all 3 games. Sorry, I keep calling LA. It's actually Anaheim. We have to be realistic here. It's Anaheim, not LA. LA is Anaheim is like 2 hours away from LA. Good traffic. It's not LA. It's a goddamn different city here, guys. Different counties. Texas, I agree that we're gonna sweep Texas, but I get the feeling they're gonna prove us wrong in that one. They might split it in our end. So, but yeah. Final thoughts before we go to this weekend, my friend.
As much as there's so much hype around Vladdy, I think he'll go 0-for-4 in his debut.
Oh.
I just have a feeling. That's not his career.
He's stage fright.
Who knows? Too much hype.
Too much hype. I agree. It's gonna be a little bit stage fright in that one. I don't blame him. This is his first major league. This is not an interleague thing that he did in Montreal. This is like a full blown game here.
Yeah.
But if he's lucky, if he destroys Oakland's pitchers in the beginning, then if he continues that for the rest of the season, rest of the series, I might change my mind. But again, he's playing against Oakland, so I want to see him against New York, Tampa.
Yeah.
Well, God, I can't believe I'm actually saying Tampa. New York, Boston. Boston. Who else is out there that can kick ass? Detroit looks pretty good, so I want to see him in Detroit. Houston.
Don't they play Houston soon?
Seattle. Again, Tampa and Seattle. You don't normally hear that in first place. But yeah, I want to see him going against the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to see how good he really is. Again, I have to keep that in mind that he is only 20 years old. I don't expect him to be like hitting 40 home runs in 1 year. This year. Maybe a few years from now, but not this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So okay, my friend, last thoughts before we close this beautiful episode of ours.
All-Star voting. Have we talked about that?
No, we haven't. You want to talk about it now? Or not yet?
They're doing it different this year.
Oh, how they doing it?
You can vote online, but they're having an election day where you have 1 day to do all your votes online.
Is there a college of is it an electoral college? And who has less
I don't
votes
know
will
what
win?
day it is that they're doing this, but no punching out ballots, no 2-month-long voting. They're just doing one election day.
What, they're doing it online, or they're just gonna do
Yeah.
it like? What's
They're
wrong with
doing
the
it
other
online.
ones?
So if it was to start today, I don't know, because I like punching out the cards.
I know, it feels like you're actually voting, and there's no hanging chads in those things, right? Yeah. So
The two bright spots was Galvis and Smoke. It would have been Shoemaker, but that's not happening now.
going to All Star.
Yeah.
You think? Well, I found out this is kind of weird, or this I just literally just found this out like the beginning of this year, that I've been watching I'm watching baseball for God knows how long. I just found out that if none of your one of your teams never get voted in, they still have to send someone.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Every team has to be represented by one player.
Yeah, I'm like, I did not know that at all. I've been watching baseball for like 20 years. No, how old am I? 30 years. So I just found that out. I was like, oh, cool, we sent someone. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, someone voted for this guy. So yeah. So if no one voted for any of our guys, who do you think is gonna be sent up?
Right now it would be Galvis, I think.
Gavis? Yeah. Agreed. Well, let's just say the only person that's probably going to win something is award-wise is Galvis.
Yeah. And if Guerrero does what they say he's going to do, he may be Rookie of the Year. Although the White Sox are leading in that category. They have their own Vladdy.
Yeah. His plus has more experience too, right? Than Vlad. So.
And the White Sox only have 9 wins this year, so they're bad.
What? Which one? Which Sox?
White Sox, they're bad.
What? Hold on, let me check. Oh
They're
no,
like
9. Yeah, you're
9
right.
and 14.
9 and 14. Kansas even worse. 8 and 17. Hey, look at the bright side. At least we're not last place.
No, that might be Boston.
Well, the good news is Oakland's in second last place, so 14-13. So our chance is still pretty good. Who's we playing next? Minnesota. Minnesota's leading, so we're kind of Texas. Texas is in the same situation as we are, 13, third place overall in their division. So we'll probably split the whole out of towners until they get back to the city. So, anywho, okay.
So you're gonna see a lot of Guerrero jerseys on the streets these days now.
Yes. But again, I get this feeling, as you said, he is really young, and there's a good chance that they're not. Yeah, if I'm them, I'm not gonna push him too much. Right. So I'll get him up here, get his bats in, and I'll probably send him back before the All-Star. Get him like sorted out still. To make a list exactly what needs to be any housekeeping that they need to do for him. Then move him back up again. Right. For him to stay up here and struggle, he's, as you said, he's gonna ruin his momentum and his batting, and it's gonna suck for him. Right. So I'd rather him to go up here, see how he does, and send him back down again if he needs to be fixed. Right. Yeah. And he knows that. Hopefully. If he gets coached properly, yeah. He definitely knows that. So, yeah. Anything else?
No more injuries.
So we still have how many guys in the team? We have a 40-man roster. I say 10 more before the end of the year. Like a bat falling from his head by accident because he decided to put it on top of his locker. What else? I'm just being mean now.
Step on a sprinkler.
What else? Went to the bathroom and slipped. Walking down the stairs with his cleats and he fell. So that's actually pretty bad. It happened to me. I was walking down the stairs with my cleats on after a rugby game. I fell down the stairs. So it hurts. Oh. So I know exactly how that feels. But yeah, so no joking aside, hopefully this year the rest of the guys will be healthy. But in reality, probably another 5 more guys will be in DL before the end of the year, long term. Because I get this feeling that they're pushing themselves to be a leader in this team, but they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They should just like step back, let management do their thing. You play the game, learn from the Smokes out there, from Strowman's out there, all the guys who's out there longer than them playing. They should start listening to those guys. Get some pointers, get some tips.
And I hope Sanchez's finger isn't an issue.
Yes. So before we go, what happened to his finger? His nail popped out, right? Or he has a cracked nail?
His nail split from side to side.
Yeah. Same fingers as last time?
They didn't say same, so I don't think it's the same one. But it's his middle finger and the nail split from side to side. So I think they just glued it.
What, use super glue or something? Oh my god. Okay. Well, in that depressing note. Okay, guys, so if that's it.
No more injuries this week.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, but guys, we are moving the Jace Talk to every Thursday now. Not every Tuesday, so every Thursday, starting this week. Next week will be Thursday again, same time at 9 p.m. And just to give a little bit of a separation between two of our shows on Monday, just give myself and Chad a break between shows. But we'll see you guys next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you click on that subscribe button, you'll get notification when we go live and upload any new content. So yeah, do that. You can also download this episode and any other episode of your favorite podcast, including this one, the Jace Talk. Just search for Radio9 Podcasting Network in your favorite podcasting app. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern at the Jace Talk here at the Radio9 Podcasting Network. Good night, guys.
Go Jays.
Go Jays.